Well, good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning, the 27th, and I guess this is kind of my Sunday walkabout. I don't know. Not much in videos this last week. Yeah, we've been pretty busy with trying to start to get the garden set up here. And of course, we're having problems with the Pejaro. Water's disappearing somewhere. Trying to figure that out in the process. But you're kind of looking at the last couple days. We harvested the rest of the corn down here, and I've started turning the corn rows, as you can see here. And then, of course, we add the compost from our compost piles, and and then plant corn again. You can see already how much is coming up here from the previous planting, and of course, as you can tell by the dark, it's still wet. I watered everything late yesterday afternoon again because yeah, we're in the drought, and of course this is the last week in January, and normally the dry season begins here the first or second week of February, so not looking good. Not looking good. I've got to finish turning the rest of this, but the beans are looking good here. I've still got 2 rows to plant here, and of course, as you can see down here, the beans are starting to climb up the bamboo sticks that I have here, which is a good sign. They look fairly healthy, and of course they're in the shade for a good part of the day, but yet they get plenty of sunshine here. So this has kind of been the last week, and of course always the biggest thing during any one of these weeks is hauling water. We're still doing anywhere from 10 to 30 containers a day. When I start watering, of course, we do at least 10 containers of just watering the plants and that, so that means that at least 20 containers a day, which is like 100 gallons. The pond is down so low. Like I said, if this keeps up through February, the pond will be dry by the end of February. We're already down to a little less than 1.5 feet. So that's not good. The pineapple, I really haven't watered the pineapple at all. They're looking pretty good, but then again, with this drought, nothing's really producing. The plants know when to produce fruit and when not to, and kind of in that right now. So just thought I'd let everybody know here what we've been up to the last week, and like I said, the big news is the drought continues. We got a little bit of rain this last week, a couple of times, but the sun, the heat comes back, and poof, whatever moisture there is pretty well all gone. Lando, and we continue to clean up the yard, rake the leaves, and to cut grass. And of course, this banana field, because it spends so much time in the shade here, is doing fairly well. And of course, I water it about every other day. Just likewise, the pineapples that we have here. As you can see, the dark, I watered last night, and I water those 2 about every other day too. But it looks like a fairly clear day today. We look up, yeah. And we'll be going into town, taking the Pejaro into town this morning to Nestor, and see if we can get some answers on what's wrong there and where all the water's disappearing to. There's some kind of connection between the air conditioner and the water that I'm not familiar with. I've never had a vehicle with an air conditioner in it, so completely unfamiliar with how they work and if they need water from the radiator and what that entails. And but we've got water disappearing, and of course it started disappearing at the same time our air conditioner went. So if there's a connection there, like I said, hopefully we can find out from Nestor, and I've got a lot of questions to ask him still. But you can see there's almost, there's 27 water containers right here already to get filled today. So that's kind of what's happening in this part of the world here. Beth is feeding the pigs quick before we take a run into town here, and as soon as we know on the Pejaro, we'll kind of let everybody know here on what's going on. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we're not going to have too serious of a problem with it, and hopefully that this is something just real simple that can be fixed without much problem in here. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Everybody have a good day from the back of the camera here. Was the Lord's Day yesterday. I hope everybody had a good day with what's happening in the world and this new virus which seems to be spreading. We're getting all the news here too, so and trying to keep up and abreast of that, because we're not really all that far from China here, and from Indonesia and Vietnam and Thailand, and apparently in Japan, where the virus seems to be spreading here. So we're keeping a close eye on that too. So everybody take care, have a good day, and I sincerely hope the Lord blesses every single one of you.